2 in the morning, rest is getting harder.
Hello, welcome, I'm Devil Sniper, and today I'm bringing you Minecraft Monday, episode number 1, and yes, we are in the West Ham complex. Minecraft Monday is basically going to be the West Ham complex, which I'm really excited about. You can see the stadium in the background. To my left, of course, is McDonald's, of all things McDonald's, which is absolutely sensational. What are we going to be doing? Well, in today's episode, we're just basically going to have a wee look around of some of the world, just to revisit it and sort of see where we left it, what sort of state it was in, what we were physically doing at that time. As you'll see, these houses on the left hand side were going to be used in a storyline for player houses, but they're just as well generally to be added to the world to give it some more depth. But yes, we might continue a storyline probably in FIFA 16 when we can get a little bit more done, to be honest. Have some storylines concerning my house as well as some of the player houses, etc. Obviously, it would be nice to get the stadium in a bit more of a finished state, because that, to be honest, it's looking great, but getting that finished would be absolutely fantastic. But that aside, what do you want to see us do and how do you want to see us doing it? Obviously, this episode isn't a live episode. It's not going to show any physical building. It's just generally going to be me having a wee look around and picking on the fact why we got the wrong bushes there. That's ridiculous. That needs to be sorted out. And generally what you want us to see us do, how you want to see us build. Do you want to see us build in fast time, where we actually build or concentrate on a project and you get to see it happen in a shorter period than what it obviously takes. Like I think we done it with the stadium. I showed you some of the stadium being built. Instead of being like an hour's worth, it was condensed down to about 9 minutes, something like that. Let me know in the comment section below, because what you guys want to see will obviously dictate what we do in this world and how we continue with the West Ham complex. We're just going to go over to the school. This is going to be the essentially the West Ham Academy, obviously where all the young lads study, learn, maths, English, etc. A basic school, but it's just going to be the academy, obviously for the youth players coming through. For the likes of Joshua Mullin, who's, 16, so he'll be leaving the academy soon, and as you know, he's already signed a full-time contract with the club, but it's for the next generation of players coming through. So it's something that we started to build, but we haven't really got too far. You can see we've laid down some carpeting in the actual hallways. I think we have a few classes done. I think we have one classroom and a library so far, but that's all we've actually got done at this point. But it's coming along. With everything, with Minecraft, it doesn't happen overnight. It does take a little bit of time. It's not something you can just knock out. It does take a fair few hours, especially with the planning side of it. But it's all good fun. But as I say, we want to know what you would like to see. Now, if we can plan this right, I'm hoping some of the episodes will be live and hopefully incorporate Boom and Diddy. I haven't actually approached them about it, so they're probably going to be learning about it right about now. But I'm sure they'd understand. I'm sure they would expect me to approach him about Minecraft and the West Ham complex, because predominantly Diddy, as you will know, is the stadium builder, and Boom is just sort of like a part-timer. He doesn't really do too much. He'll start one project for about 10 minutes, then he'll leave it, go and start another project for about 10 minutes, then leave it, and then go and annoy someone, and then go back to a project that he started 6 months ago for 10 minutes. So it is all fun and games, and I'm only having a bit of banter. Boom knows I'm joking, but it's damn well true. Ask Diddy, trust me. So yeah, that's the way I want it to go. I'd like to do a series with those guys, even if it's not like a live series with them, live episodes. It'll be nice to have a couple of them live, so you can see what's going on and the thought process and the general banter we have in the background. And as well as that, it'd be nice to do just some particular projects. Get something completely built would be nice, because we've got a lot of things going on, but not a lot of things actually finished, which is, I think, the frustrating side. I mean, the stadium, I'd love to have the stadium finished. I'd love to have my house finished. I'd love to have the school finished. There's a few things that I'd really like to have completely finished. Obviously, we've got the fire station. I'd like to get that finished because that's near Gab's house, and Gab's house is absolutely sensational. And I think that's one of the only proper houses we've got finished, apart from the sub-estate where we've obviously got subscriber houses that some are finished, some aren't finished. Some have got burning holes in them, which is fantastic. But I think Gab's house is predominantly the only actual house that is 100% complete, interior and exterior, and it's an absolutely wonderful house. It has been updated as well. Boom did a little bit of a update job on it. Obviously, because of Minecraft moving across to Xbox One, they give us different packs, and we chose a different pack to actually present the world in, and it worked out a lot better, made it look a lot more nicer. I think it's the only way I can describe it. It looks just so nice now. It really does. But I think that is the only one that is completely complete. I don't even think the Jaffa Cake factory is completed. I think the warehouse is completed. The actual Jaffa Cake warehouse is completed, but the actual factory itself isn't complete. So that's another thing that needs to be addressed. The West Ham shop, though, is completed. That is completely done and dusted, which is nice. Obviously, that's the West Ham sign, which I absolutely love and adore. It just looks so good. It looks absolutely spectacular at night as well. Really am chuffed with that. Have a quick look at the stadium. It's coming along really well. As I say, it has made huge progression, to be fair. I can't take nothing away. Diddy has done a magnificent job on that stadium, but it'd be just nice to get that stadium completed. And whose car crash is that? Can anyone who's watched the Minecraft and the West Ham complex remind me whose car and who crashed that car? That'll be interesting to see if you've watched the West Ham complex, because that goes back to a FIFA 13 career mode storyline that we used for that. That was not in the actual videos, but we used a person from FIFA 13 to say that he crashed the car. That's the actual entrance to the summer state. Perhaps in episode 2 we'll have a quick look around the summer state, see what's going on. But until next time, I will catch you later.
That